We live. Beautiful. Put my phone on silent so that doesn't go off. Let's just go. Bam. There we go. Beautiful. What's going on, Hooligan Squad? Fix the beard a little bit here. Yeah, well, not every day can be perfect, can it? Alright. Feeling good today. Getting that vlog out yesterday, getting back on like the regular schedule with the channel. I don't know. Just puts me in a good place. Also, if you haven't checked out yesterday's vlog yet, go check it out, please. I feel we came back with a good one. I don't know. I'm a fan, like, I don't know. I like it. I like yesterday's vlog because, like, you know, not doing the videos for a little bit because I was, like, working on the other side projects or whatever for the channel. There, I don't know. For me, at least, there's always that like part of me that's like wondering if it'll turn out okay. You know what I mean? Wondering if like I lost some of like my I don't know. I don't want to say like creativity and sound like a douche, but like lack of a better term. But yeah, I don't know. I liked yesterday's vlog just because like I came back, you know. And I feel like it turned out good. Like, there's good content in it. And as far as, like, the edits or, like, transitions kind of thing, like, I don't know. I'm a fan of when those turn out, like, well. So, I don't know. Enough of polishing my own nuts now. Okay. Still didn't get an answer from that person from New York. So, I don't know what that mystery number is. Maybe one day we'll figure it out. I hope so. It's kind of bugging me. Cause they just like, they text me randomly. I like, fucking, it's like months apart. But like, they know me. You know what I mean? It's just, so confusing. I don't know. Oh, this is pretty cool. So, on the Joker Fett Funko, not the homie Pop Doc 216, Edward James as well. He did this for me. And I already loved it. But now there's something involved with it that like makes me, it's even cooler to me now. So, I did not notice that the Boba Fett like prototype guy was number 8 of like this series of releases. He's number 08. The reason that's so cool is because my birthday falls on an 8th. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's just dope because, like, one, Boba Fett's my, like, favorite character of Star Wars. 8 is just, like, a lucky number for me, aside from 13. And Joker Fett, like, you know what I mean? Hamill Fett fucking gifted me with such a beautiful thing that ended up being, like, an extension of myself. And Edward James, like out of the kindness of his heart, makes a Joker Fett Funko for me. And it so happens to share the same, like, number, like, as my birthday. I don't know, folks. I don't want to say that's the universe, like, giving me, like, a little thumbs up or, like, you know, you've been doing, like, you know what I mean? Just, like, you've been through some tough shit lately. Here's something. You know, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's coincidence. Who knows? But I like it. It's pretty cool. Put a smile on my face this morning. Yep. I didn't write any notes for this. I just felt like recording this morning, honestly. Yeah. Oh. So I just want to say, yesterday I was watching the UFC 217 weigh-ins. I feel like I have a sneeze. And it won't come out. It's coming out. Bless me. Anyway. Itchy head. So, I was watching the weigh-ins. Joanna Jędrzejczyk and Rose Namajunas. This isn't even me trying to be funny. Those two ladies fight at 115 pounds. And just from like the weigh-ins yesterday, they both terrified me. Like, it wasn't even like that's not even like me being funny. Like, I was legit like, holy shit. Like, one, Rose is, she's like that fucking quiet killer in a movie. That just like, oh, okay, like, Joanna was like in her face and saying like, tomorrow I'm gonna take your soul with me. Like, you think this is your time, but I'm like, your soul is coming with me. And the whole time, Rose is just stone-faced. And you can see her mouth moving, but you can't see, like, you can't hear what she's saying. Joe Rogan interviews her after, says, like, what were you saying? And she just keeps saying, like, you can see her saying, like, amen. And then she says, I'm just saying the Lord's Prayer for her. Just Rose, stone-faced is this, like, fucking, literally, Joanna called herself the Boogie Woman, and that totally is, that makes sense. Like, Joanna is terrifying. And Rose is just sitting there saying the Lord's Prayer to her, like, in her face, and just, like, no emotion. Oh, it's... Both ladies are intimidating as hell. And there's no doubt in my mind that if they were ever like, oh, come spar, I would get beat up. 100%. Like, those two ladies, oh, Jesus Christ. They're terrifying. They're absolutely terrifying. And I don't mean that in a rude way. Like, I don't mean, like, Joanna, Jacek, and Rose are terrifying because, like, they fight and they're, like, whatever. I don't mean that in any derogatory way. They are the most badass chicks walking around. Badass ladies. I'm sorry. I know some ladies don't like the whole term chicks, so I apologize for that. They're the two of the most badass ladies walking around. Legit. Could just fuck up a line of dudes. Like it was a fucking seminar they're putting on. You know what I mean? Oh my god. Terrifying. And for the first time, something happens at the weigh-ins between two fighters. Like, again, still staying on Joanna and Rose. Hey, that Lasasse has me smelling like heaven right now. Hey, that's what it's there for. Lasasse. It brings the manliness out, but it also with a touch of heaven. You know? I actually had to strangle an angel until it cried for that scent. Those are angel tears inside of that bottle. So, I hope you enjoy, man. But, for the first time, like, at the weigh-ins with Rose and, Joanna, I actually fucking was like, man, Rose might get this. I may have fucked up and picked the wrong person. But I'm staying with it. I still say Joanna's gonna get it because I feel like Rose, as much as she is evolving, she's not on the level of Joanna quite yet. I'm staying with my pick. Before that moment, Rose had me. She's a stone cold killer, folks. Actually, you can watch the face-offs on YouTube. Just type in UFC 217 face-offs, and you'll be able to find the one that I'm talking about. Like, Jesus, they're just... Those two ladies. They're, like... It's almost unfair. Because, like, I watch them, and the way they even work out, I'm like, oh my god, I am a fucking turd with shoes and a hat. Like, what am I doing with myself? Like, these ladies are in the fucking gym going nuts every day. And I'm watching them hit mitts. You know what I mean? It's... Mixed martial arts fighters, like fighters in general, they have, like, all my respect in the world. That's a crazy fucking venture to want to be on. It's intense. Oh my goodness. Oh! Because Noddy Beats is in the chat. For all the folks that catch this afterwards. Noddy_Beats. KNOTTY_Beats. Doing a contest. You guys can actually, like, win an opportunity to get a beat from him and be featured on his EP that he's going to be doing. It's a dope-ass deal, folks. And if you just like rapping, it's a good way to just, like, exercise it in a way. He releases different beats. You get that 1 minute clip. You write 16 bars and see what you can do. It's just, I don't know. I think it's a super creative contest. I think it's an awesome thing to get a lot of different people involved. So yeah, go check him out. Instagram, Noddy_Beats. KNOTTY_Beats. You know what's up, Noddy. Come on, man. Come on now. Oh, I've said it before, but for the Mr. Crane short film, if you folks haven't checked that out, please go check it out. All of the music that you hear in the Mr. Crane short film was done by Noddy Beats. And actually, fucking the announcement, a little comedy sketch, that's his song in there too. Much respect for participating. For sure, man. For sure. Oh yeah, you guys can check out my verse. It's on the it's on this channel. 16-bar challenge. And it's on his Instagram actually. So don't go check it on my channel, go watch it on his Instagram. Ha. Oh my goodness. Big stretch. Oh, I had it. Give me a second. Bam. Okay. So, I'm not sure if it's going to be within like the next couple weeks, but hopefully things work out, because yesterday I was talking about the Samsung Gear VR. Where's mine? So this headset that I have, this is the one that I was saying before I got from Walmart. It was around $50, came with a Bluetooth controller and all that. Unfortunately, this doesn't like work with the whole Samsung Gear VR stuff, because that's powered by a virtual reality system called Oculus. Excuse me. And you actually have to, there's a QR code or whatever you have to scan to access that kind of thing. Oh, got the coffee burps. Where was I? Okay. So, I'm hoping to figure out the whole actual Gear VR, because I was doing more research about it. The newest one comes with like the Oculus controller in a way, and it has a ton of games that we could play, folks. There's the new Pennywise game, but there's like there's a ton of games like just for like the Samsung Gear VR headset. And it is one of those things where like I was thinking about it and I'm like, well, is it really something that I would need? Is it really something that's gonna like make a difference? And the way that I've I don't know if this is like just me rationalizing it or whatever, but oh, Noddy Beats, what do you think about the new Thor movie? The colors look super neon 80s style. Other than that, I have no idea what it's about. Isn't Gear like $800? No, you're thinking of the actual. Okay, so we'll stay on the VR and then we'll go to Thor Ragnarok. Okay, so the Gear VR, that's the newest one's only, well, it ranges, because I've seen some places selling it for $150. I've seen some places selling it for $200. If you want the actual Oculus one that like you'd need like a better computer and everything, you're looking around like $800 in total. Or that might be more on the HTC Vive one. The Oculus, I believe, is around $500-600. But that's for like the actual computer setup and everything. So with the Gear VR headset, just the headset with the Oculus controller, that is basically like it's the same thing that I've been doing with the VR stuff on YouTube. Go check all that stuff out. It's in a playlist, VR vids. It runs off your mobile phone still. So I can just literally pop this sucker in. Bam, I'm off to the world of Oculus, and we can play Western shootout games, all these other crazy different ones that aren't available to me through just like the Google Play Store. So if it's figured out, if I can do that, this VR content that we've kind of been doing on the channel becomes a much more wider like land for us to explore. I know some people aren't big on the whole VR thing. That's understandable. I know some of the hooligans do like that content and everything, and they enjoyed the Halloween stuff we did. So honestly, I'm gonna keep doing it. I enjoy it. I have a lot of fun doing it. And if the hooligans fuck with it, why not? You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense not to. So yeah, hopefully that can get figured out soon. We'll see what happens. Yeah, so it'll be exciting. I get super nauseous. Yeah, okay, so that was one thing that I was actually worried about, because I heard a lot of people saying that they get really nauseous and everything when they're doing like VR or even like the 360 videos in the virtual reality headset. I don't know what that could be attributed to. I'm not sure if that's like something to do with like maybe like the eye, like your eyes or whatever it is, the way like the image processes like through your eyes into your brain. It kind of like fucks with your equilibrium. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. But I haven't experienced that yet, I should say, just in case it happens to me. Yeah, the one thing I was thinking about is because when I was seeing a lot of people do like play like the Oculus games or like even do like the 360 videos, and they're not focusing on one thing long enough. You know what I mean? Like even when like the path is moving straight forward for you, and you could only like, you'd really just even get the effect of it, you can like look around like this. You're seeing them like twist their body around and whip their head like back and forth, and they're always looking up and down, and they're always looking at different things. Well, you gotta think. You're moving your brain around, you're sloshing it around, like looking at all these different things so you can like absorb it all. You're gonna get a little dizzy. And the one thing I noticed with a couple of people is when they're doing this, they're talking a lot, or they don't notice, like they're actually holding their breath for a while they're like looking around. So like, I don't know. It's exciting, you know what I mean? You get caught up in the moment, but like sometimes you just got to make sure you're focusing. Don't try and get all fucking crazy. Be like, what's this? What's this? What's that? Like, because like, I don't know. Or what was it? Which one was it? I think it was the It one. When I heard something bark behind me and I whipped around really quick, like I got that quick like dizzy feeling. So I don't know. Maybe it could be that. Could be like the image being processed through our eyes and us like looking around at everything so fast, it kind of like throws our brain off, you know what I mean? I don't know. That's bro science. Bro science is like, there's no actual like fucking any research behind it, just saying. I hear ya. I totally spin around in my chair. Haha. Well, Noddy, that might be a reason as to why you get super nauseous sometimes, man. You're just spinning around in circles. Oh, actually, the one, I didn't record it for the channel. Long live bro science. Yeah. I didn't record it for the channel. It was on, was it on Jaunt? No. It was on one of the VR apps. I think it was the Within one. They had a few of the like kind of cool ones. I fuck with Jaunt all day though. But yeah, they had this space one where there's literally this giant fucking skull that's like floating around in space, and you just see this thing like go over you, and you, like the whole journey is kind of like, it's like things are tumbling around you or whatever, like in a circle. That one actually made me feel a little nauseous, just because like the constant like turning around and you're trying to like see what's happening or whatever. Yeah, that one definitely got me a bit. Still a cool one though. Okay, so Thor Ragnarok. To be honest with you folks, I don't know. It all depends on where you stand with the Marvel movies. It all depends where you stand with them. I know some people are like, oh, DC's too dark. Duh. Sometimes heroes and shit go through dark and gritty stories that just aren't filled with fucking humor. You know what I mean? Like, it's not jokes every, like, couple of minutes. I like that shit. Like, fuck, even the Marvel Netflix series. Daredevil, the Punisher one that's coming out. Like, come on. I love those ones. I just... Noddy Beats. It seems like an 80s rave party. Kind of, yeah. But, like, that's the problem. Is... I guess it's not a problem. It's getting them money. But as far as, like, a comic fan for myself, like, my personal preference, it feels like Guardians of the Galaxy came around and they're like, oh, shit. So this is... So, like, we had it working before, but this is how we have to move forward. And now it's a lot of bright colors and... honestly, corny jokes. Like, for me, the humor isn't like something I'm laughing out loud and I'm chuckling at. As far as like even the Justice League trailer goes, there's a few like jokes in there, but I feel like some of the like it actually works because it's things that like the fans have said. Okay, like with the Flash and Batman chilling in like Bruce Wayne's car at one point. He's like, so what's like Flash asks him, so what's your superpower? I'm rich. That's something that fans have joked about like the whole time, or people who don't like Batman have always said. Whereas with like Thor Ragnarok, where Hulk's like, you know, I'm like a fire, you're like little fire, or like it's just, you know what I mean? It's not like a joke that applies to the characters. It's not a humor that's kind of like driven from the fandom. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just fucking weird to me. I feel like Thor Ragnarok, like when you hit a point when a character has to fucking go through some shit, let's switch it up, folks. We can't keep doing the same thing because then it feels like basically a lot of the movies are just the same shit. That's why the New Mutants, that's why I'm just a fucking... I'm super excited for that one. Noddy, yeah, it's just a big budget shit. Who knows? Maybe it's good. Honestly, it's just for me aesthetically and like whatever, I'm not a fan of that kind of thing. I've grown, like with the whole Marvel movies, I've grown sick of it. Like, not hoping for some real depth within it at some point. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and like depth where it's like you see this emotional conflict, you see this fucking this obstacle that the hero is like beaten down by and has to bring it, like, you know, like fucking climb the mountain again. We don't get that a lot with the Marvel stuff. At least I feel we don't. It's I don't know. It's just it doesn't hit for me. You know what I mean? Like Daredevil season 2. When Punisher and him are sitting in the diner and like something that John Barenthal says. Oh, Kaiju's getting off the bed. Something that John Barenthal says really like resonates. Hold on. I'm gonna let Miss Kaiju out. Yep. Daddy let you downstairs. Go ahead, baby. Keep the door shut just because it helps cut down the echo and everything. Don't worry, my kids have been fed and taken care of. But yeah, John Barenthal, you know what I mean? Like, the Punisher. That guy's family was fucking murdered and everything. Like, tell me how you're gonna do that lighthearted and all filled with humor. Some characters, you have to fucking... You gotta go for the more mature, more gritty, like, storylines and feel. You know what I mean? Like, the New Mutants. That new trailer, that looks dope. I love that they switched up the formula. You know what I mean? Instead of doing, like, oh, here's another X-Men movie. Kids with powers. It's... Here's an X-Men movie, but with a horror feel. And I am super down for that. Even if it's just because it's something fucking different. I don't know. It sucks too. Like, because a lot of people think like I don't like DC or I don't like Marvel. I fucking love Marvel. I'm like, I don't really have to defend my position on it. But I don't know. If you followed me long enough, you know I have tons of Marvel figures. I have DC figures. I love Marvel characters and DC characters. But as far as the Marvel movies go, I'm not a huge fan of them. I don't know. I took my son to go see, which one was it? Whatever Avengers movie came before Ultron. I took him to see that in theaters, and I was bored as shit. Bored as shit. I don't know. And even my son, he would rather me throw on Dawn of Justice and stuff instead of, you know, like Avengers. So like, I don't know. I guess it all just depends, but like as far as like Marvel goes, it just kind of feels like it's recycling like the same stuff. I don't know. I fuck with the Netflix shows though. Fuck with those heavy. Punisher, November 17th. Let's do it. Can't wait. Oh, other news. Justice League tickets. I ordered mine. They're on pre-sale now. I'm going on opening night. I'm going to see that shit in D-Box. Fucking seats moving and everything. Can't wait. So excited. Man. There's so much good comic. Like, if you're a comic book fan, okay, let's take Thor Ragnarok out of it. Between the Netflix stuff coming out, the movies coming out, like, there's a lot to look forward to, folks. I don't know. Okay. I'm going to mosey on out of here. Been doing this for almost a half hour, actually. I didn't expect to go this long. Okay. Yesterday's vlog. Go check that out, please, if you haven't yet. We do the UFC 217 picks. I do include the skip time in the video. And then, yes, what else is in that vlog? We do a 360 tour of Bubbles Shed from Trailer Park Boys, and I chuckle to myself like an idiot through it. We do a movie review for an awesome movie called Digging Up the Marrow. And I don't know, just a really dope ass like intro because I had a lot of fun doing it. I don't know, go check out the vlog, go check out the most recent life lessons. Noddy Beats, thank you for chilling with me today, brother. Much appreciated. Anyone checking this out afterwards, make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment below. Might not reply, but I do read them all. Give them a little thumbs up so you know that I've read it. Bam! I'm out. Awkward outro, press the buttons, ending the stream now, yeah.